entire first season is available right now on HBO Max. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
It's a real smash. People really love this show.
Yes.
For anyone who doesn't know, tell us what it's about and who you play.
Okay, it's basically about the first ever adult magazine for women. So centerfolds with naked men. But the articles are good, right?
Yeah.
The artists, that's why we look at it, for the articles. So I play the sister of this feminist wannabe Gloria Steinem type editor who wants to have her magazine published, but nobody's buying it. So she pairs up with Jake Johnson, who plays a porn publisher, and he says, we gotta hide the medicine in the peanut butter, you know?
Right.
So they decide to do a centerfold. And I play her sister, and I am a suburban, like, Pasadena housewife with 3 kids who's looking for something else. And so I encourage her to go for it, and then I get kind of swept up in the world.
The show is great. You are, it has to be said, and I don't think this is an understatement, you are surrounded by penises on set. There are everywhere on this set. Does that ever get awkward?
Well, you know, it's a closed set. Most of the time they're shooting with the penises, or as you say, right.
Songs,
so in the pilot, there's like a whole montage. It's a montage.
Yeah.
And I wasn't for that. It's a collection of. But I was on set. We filmed with a gentleman who was playing the David, but the joke was that his penis was not tiny.
Right.
Right. So it was Nate's first day on set. He's the actor that played David, and he had spent 2 hours getting a prosthetic penis put on, and it was it was halfway down his thigh. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, and I honestly, I couldn't look him in the eyes.
Yeah.
But we got used to it, I guess, much like you would get used to, like, working at a porn magazine. And by the end, I was like high-fiving his penis.
Now, Hannah, you posted this photo of yourself here, which was when you were on the news, and you were talking about being an Eagles fan. Talk me through this. What was happening here?
So that is, and thank you for showing this to the world.
I think you posted it.
Yeah, no.
I think you posted
yes,
it.
touche.
I didn't find it on the news. I didn't screen grab it and think, oh, Hannah will be on the show one day. I should keep this to myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her.
I'll get her there.
No, yeah, I did post that. So this is from the Super Bowl when the Eagles beat the Patriots a couple years ago. I am from Los Angeles. My dad is a Philadelphia native, and so I was brainwashed from a young age to like Philadelphia sports. And the Eagles hadn't won a Super Bowl since the year, I believe, 1964. And this was the moment they won. It was outside an Eagles bar in Santa Monica, California. And, you know, there was love in the air. And as you can see in that photo, you know, my dad is looking at me in a way that is pure pride, passion, and intensity.
Yeah.
Moments before this, I watched him think he was alone, look to the sky and say, "This one's for you, Dad."
Oh, I love that.
Through tears.
Oh, I love that.
It was really fun. That night I watched 2 people meet, like shake hands, and by the end of the game, they were just making out.
Oh, I love it. Reggie, do you have a question for our guests this evening?
Yes, I do. Tonight's question goes to for our guests on the couch this evening.
Yes.
You know I love questions, right?
Totally. Yeah, we know that, yeah.
You have any questions?
Yeah, I had a question.
Okay.
I guess my question would be, if Lennon, did you have a question?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. James, question?
Do I have a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was wondering if you did.
Yeah, no, if I do I have a... Yeah, I actually, and I'm pleased you brought that. I do have a question.
Great.
Ian? Do you have a question?
Did you hear that, Ian? I know we're far away.
Yeah, no, I did hear that, and it's crazy you ask. I actually do have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, great, great.
I don't
What's the
usually get to
question?
What
ask
is it?
during.
Yeah.
Bernstein, you got a question?
I did have a question. What if there are 2 red dogs in that town, and that's why one of them is the big red dog?
All right, I'll give you that.
In this particular matter, Mr. Bernstein is correct.
It's absolutely correct. Please thank Hannah Einbinder, Lennon Parham. When we come back, the cast of Hades Sound are here. Stick around.